been a lot of great coaches I think we've seen that have left the profession or just really haven't been able to adapt. What what is it about Brad that has helped him be successful even in this ever-changing era of college athletics?
Well, first of all, let me say it's since day one. It has really been a pleasure getting to know Brad Underwood. I remember in our first conversation before, I can't remember the game, but before we broadcasted the game that evening, we were talking about his time at Western Illinois and just really, he was like, Deon, I watched you when I was at Western. So he has really been a fan, not necessarily of mine, but of Illinois athletics for a very, very long time. So he's been tapped in. But one of the best things is you asked what makes Brad special. And you're right. There's been a lot of coaches that are just like, okay, you know what? I'm not dealing with this transfer portal. I'm not dealing with NIL or none of those things. But I think Brad has a open-mindedness about himself that allows him to look at situations and then figure out solutions. Part of those solutions, I think, comes from his history. I mean, he was a JUCO coach. I was a JUCO coach. Your team's going to change. You might say every year at the NCAA level, your team may completely change at the semester break on the junior college level. So you really have to maintain flexibility. You have to understand that, change is not a bad thing. It could be a good thing. And then you figure out ways to work around it. And I think his flexibility from a coaching standpoint, from utilizing and learning from and understanding the staff that he has brought in and making adjustments when he has had to, has really helped not just Illinois basketball, but I think his personal growth. And as he grows, the team grows. And look where we are right now. Here we are a decade later. And he's been shining for us, man.